So as usual, I gave up to my addiction and I got another watch. I was browsing the web. I actually wanted to get a new watch that I would use in traveling, because the last time I traveled with my ceramic G-Shock, which is not shock proof, it broke. It fell down and it broke, and I thought, okay, I really like to have a digital watch that I can travel with. I usually took the AE1200, the Casio World Timer modded watch that I have, but sometimes I wanted to change. And lo and behold, I was checking Design Mashup, and I found these for $130, something like that. So until it came to Germany, including the shipping and the customs, it was around 180, which I think is really good value for money for a Swiss watch. So I bought it, and here it is. You might have seen this before in some other videos. I saw a couple of videos online. A lot of people tend to hate on it, but I actually really like how it looks. And as you can see, it is the Tissot PRX Digital. So let me take first off the buckle. You have here the warranty. We have some stickers. Let me take these stickers off. So for the digital PRX, you have two actually sizes, 35 and 40. And as I have a medium size wrist, I wouldn't say small, I would say medium size of 17.1 centimeter wrist and growing. At the moment I've been gaining a lot of weight, so my wrist tend to grows in the summertime. The stickers, here it is, the Tissot PRX. It seems like the battery ran out. Oh, no, it didn't run out. So here we are, the Tissot PRX 35. I think the reference number is T1372631105000, and the PRX stands for, which is here, precise, robust, and the X is the 10 in the Roman alphabet or Roman numeral, and 10 here goes to the 10 Atmos water resistance for the watch. They first launched the digital watch in 1977, reissued this one in the PRX famous integrated bracelet format in 2023, and somehow I feel that they discontinue it because I cannot find it online on their website, or hardly can find it. Let me know in the comment section if I'm wrong. So you get here a ETA caliber DGT 2040, which is a Swiss Quartz digital movement with 4 years of power reserve. Let me get the caliper so we can get the dimensions out of the way. So if we look at the diameter, it's 35 lug to lug, and I will use the end of the lug here and end of the lug here, 44. Thickness is around 11, and you have here also an 11 millimeter lug width. It's pretty hard to show, but yeah, you have to trust me about that. You have a sapphire crystal on top with deep black glass. I think they have 3 different models, with a steel version where we have here a silver one, and you have a see-through one, but I like the black one because it gave it a little bit more of a retro look. You have a polished steel case, so 316L steel case. Bracelet, you have, as you can see, polished links with the integrated bracelet with a interchangeable kind of a system where you can just press the 2 buttons here and then you can remove the bracelet. I think the bracelet is easy to resize with a small, as you can see, I think it's a pin and collar system, but we'll soon find out. You have a triple blade folding clasp, so I have here, as you can see, with 2 buttons of release. You have also the Tissot on one side and 1853, the year where the brand was founded. Also, you have a strong backlight. If you press on this button, you will have the backlight. You have on this watch, so dual time zone. So I have one time, and this is the other time zone that you can fix. You have a lap time where you can actually do 99 races in split format. You have the stopwatch where you have 100 days of stopwatch, which is quite crazy. You have the timer, so you can set up the timer, and you have an alarm. So all the things that you might need for a digital watch, you have it here. And of course you have a perpetual calendar, so you can set it up. So how does it look on my 17.1 centimeter wrist? As you can see, I could have actually went for the 40, but I thought the 35 would look better. And in due time, if I get bored with the watch, I can offer it to my wife because she likes digital watches. It's easier for her to read. And also I think with an integrated bracelet, it would look really nice on her wrist. So I thought, why not get the 35 just to keep the options open, because with the 40, I think it would have been too large for her. You have also steel pushers, which are polished, as you can see. The finishing on the case and on the bracelet are quite good. All the reviews online also state the same. I think it's a really nice package for around $200. I think that's a really, really good price for this watch. What else about the watch? I think I covered the most stuff for an unboxing. I would leave the rest. I get also a rubber strap to put it on the watch, which I will show in the review video for this watch. And yeah, so if you do like this kind of content, be sure to leave a like and subscribe. And as always, you would find the subscription button here in the middle and 2 videos on the right and on the left that you might enjoy. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next one. Bye bye, everybody.